Warning. This article contains spoilers for Andor's Season 1 finale. Andor is providing much more context to the backstory of its titular character than his first appearance in Rogue One allowed for, including fleshing out one specific line uttered by Cassian about Jedha in Rogue One. In the film, the first act culminates in a visit to Jedha, which is under strict Imperial oppression as with most of the galaxy. One line from Cassian regarding the town now makes much more sense given the events of Andor's Season 1 finale. The line in question is "We have to hurry. This town is about to blow," which Cassian says to Jyn. This is in reference to Jedha itself, stating that the town is reaching boiling point and is about to rebel against the Imperial occupation. In Andor's Season 1 finale, Episode 12, the same was shown on Ferrix, with the people of Cassian's hometown finally having enough with the Empire and rebelling against them. Cassian's experiences on Ferrix, and throughout the rest of Andor Season 1, gave him the knowledge of just how far the Empire can push people before the people begin to push back, something that he recognized with Jedha all those years later. How Ferrix in Andor parallels Jedha in Rogue One. This also brings to light just how similar Jedha and Ferrix are. Both are presented very similarly even in terms of appearance, with muted colors and a much more grounded, gritty take on Star Wars planets. However, in terms of their Imperial presence, the two are arguably even more similar. Ferrix was largely free of Imperial oppression at the beginning of Andor Episode 1, and it was only Andor's meeting with Luthen and the small rebellion against Cyril Karn that brought large-scale Imperial operations. Jedha is the same, with the actions of rebel insurgents like Saw Gerrera and Bodhi Rook bringing much harsher Imperial control. Both of these planets eventually saw an uprising. With Ferrix, it was the people Cassian had grown up with who pushed back against the Empire, thanks to the posthumous words of Marva. While this is slightly different from Jedha, as Jedha's uprising came from an organized rebel cell in Saw's partisans, the basis remains the same. The people of both Ferrix and Jedha had simply had enough, and pushed back against the oppression they faced. Andor makes Cassian's Rogue One story better. All of this only goes to show just how much Andor is enriching Cassian's character from what was seen in Rogue One. When Andor was announced, a lot of Star Wars fans felt it was unnecessary due to Andor's death at the end of Rogue One. However, Andor has massively proved people wrong, with its fantastic writing, exceptional production value, great performances, and the way it is only improving on what was already great in Rogue One. Seeing how Cassian's experiences changed him into a fully fledged rebel only makes Rogue One so much more rewarding, and proves that Andor is only making one of Disney's best Star Wars cinematic attempts better in retrospect.